today we'll be looking at the 5 best football bets at Sportsbook for beginners and experts. Okay, so this is what we'll be taking a look at now. So welcome all my fans, okay, all my betting fans. So today I'm going to be giving you guys short tips for you to actually get ahead of these bookies. Okay, so you're going to be getting the 5 best types of football bet you can place at the books. Okay, from simple winners pick to the advanced one. Okay, I'll also be teaching you guys a strategy, which is an arbitrage strategy that you can use in order to make a lot of money. Okay, so you can see some PDFs here that I have made. These are ebook. They are courses that I have made for free. Okay, they have courses that I have made for free. My training program. Okay, you can also join my training program if you wish to join it. Okay, you can also join my training program. So I'm going to be giving you guys this course now. I'm going to be teaching you guys everything you need to know about the 5 best types of football bets. Okay, so now we are going to look at the tournaments and leagues in full swing. Okay, smart bettors use a mix of straightforward bets, calculated strategy, well explain how each bets work, when to use it, and why it's valuable. All real world football example. Okay, we'll be using examples, live examples on this. Now, these tips will help you make informed wagers as you explore the latest sports strategies and football betting trends. Okay, so now let's take a look at the first on the list. Now it is the straight win. Of course, you know the straight win, right? But this is not the actual straight win, you know. Let me show you guys the kind of straight win I'm talking about here. So let's go, for example, now Roma versus Lille, right? So I'm going to show you guys what I actually mean by the money line straight win. The one up or two up. This is the money line straight win, because with this kind of bet, you only just need a goal from your team first, or anywhere in this game, maybe the team that you were supporting lead by 1 goal, then it is done. Hope you understand me. This is the first thing you need to know. Okay, this is the first thing you need to know. This course that I'm teaching you today, nobody is going to come out on YouTube to teach you and also give you guide that you will follow to be winning. Nobody. You can search for every other channel. Nobody will come out and give you this thing for you to just come and see this thing for free. The course for free. So make sure you thank me now on the comment section. You can go ahead, go and write thank you, boss. You can just write anything you feel like writing, but make sure you make me feel like it's worth it showing you this thing today. So now let us go to the guides, okay, that you can actually use for this money line straight win. Okay, so now what is the money line, or 1x2? Hope you understand. This kind of bet is the simplest form of wager. You pick which team will win or draw the match. There is a typically outcome that home or away wins, okay, plus a third option in soccer, a draw. That is the top option. In soccer, many sports books list 3 odds. Okay, they list 3 odds. That is the first thing you are actually going to see when you just come into the booking site. Okay, when you just come into it, it's going to be the home, draw, or away. But don't be tempted to click on home, draw, or away. If you don't have, if your bookmaker don't have like the 1 up or 2 up, you should avoid that bookmaker, because it is not a good idea for you to stake on just straight win. It's not a good idea. So right now, let's go ahead and look at this. Okay, so in soccer, many sport book list 3 odds: the home, draw, or away. So you can actually bet on a draw or choose draw, no bets. Okay, hope you understand. You can actually bet on a draw or choose draw, no bets. Line to eliminate the tie. So that is how you actually go about it. Now, how do you use this? This bet is ideal when it comes to team. Okay, it's a clear favorite, or when you just want to go straight forward. Now, what do they actually mean? Let's do a practical example. So just like this now, you don't want to waste your time. That is why it is made easy. That is why it's kept at the front, so that you can actually just go ahead, okay, and just touch it. Okay, this is it. I want this one now. So I'm giving you guys an example. Okay, you can just go ahead and say, okay, I want this. Hope you understand. So they just make you feel like it is very easy for you to just do this. Okay, so the easier something looks, the harder it is. Hope you understand. The easier it look outside, anything that looks easy outside, inside is much harder than you think. So this kind of bet now is very, very hard. But think about this: when you use the money line. Okay, when you use the money line, you tap on 1 up. You're actually giving yourself a very, very high chance of winning. If you notice all my bet, if I'm betting on a straight win, it is always 1 up. It is always 1 up. I teach this thing in my training program. Now I'm just telling you for free. That is why I say go and thank me. So let's move, guys, before I waste your time today. So for example, now if Manchester City is playing a much weaker side, you might bet on City money line to win outright. Hope you understand me now. When I say money line, I mean 1 up. Just always take that into your head. When I say money line, I mean 1 up. Now, novice bettors often start with money lines because there is no margin or point spread to calculate. Hope you understand. So the novice bettors, they just come into, even when I started betting, what I just do is the straight win. Okay, home, away, or draw. I don't know anything about over stroke under. That time it is much harder for me to even tell if over 1.5 1.5 will be 2 goals. So I don't even know. It was even the time that, okay, I staked on over 2.5. They scored 2 goals, right, on my ticket. And I began panicking. I was like, I won this game. It's over 2. It's over 2.5, without knowing that it is actually supposed to be 3 goals. So you see, if anybody just starts sport betting today, now, if you're someone that is seeing this video for the first time, maybe you want to start sport betting, you want to start it in a profitable way, I advise you not to do anything. Just come and join my training program. That is the best thing you're going to do, because most people are already making the mistake. Most people have made the mistake and they are still making it up to now. So make sure you follow this now so that you can actually start winning. Now, novice bettors often start with the money lines because there is no margin or point spread to calculate. You just choose the winner. That is it. Real world example. Now, let me show you an example. Suppose now England versus USA at a World Cup, with England at 140, then you risk 140 to win 100. Hope you understand. And USA at 120, which is, I think, 1.20, right? So you risk 100 now to win 120. Hope you understand. A $100 bet on England will win about 71, okay, $71. So the profit if England wins returns at 171. I hope you're understanding me. 171, including your stake. Okay, so including your stake, you return at 171. If you expect a potential upset, okay, you could take the underdog USA at 120 for a bigger payout on $100. That is how it is actually. That means if you're expecting USA to win, even if their odds is low or even if their odds is high, you can actually multiply your stake so that you can get enough wins. Okay, there are people that bet on just straight win only. Okay, there are many people that just bet on only straight win, a particular one game, just bet on it with a huge amount of money, and they are making profit because they know what they are doing. Why it's valuable? Moneyline bets are popular and easy to understand, so making them great for beginners. Okay, they are available on every match and they offer true odds on each outcome. When you have a good read on two teams, a moneyline bet lets you capitalize directly on that insight because the odds reflect each team's chances, finding an underdog at slightly better odds than it should be. Okay, so it's finding an underdog at slightly better odds than it should be when you're using the moneyline tip. Once you go for one up, okay, so you're actually going to be finding a very easy win. Okay, you understand me? You're finding an easy win, right? And you're finding it at high odds because the odds will only just be split maybe into two. So it's actually just in your favor and it's actually you trying to be smart. Okay, like for the match of Barcelona yesterday, I managed, okay, I bet on one up for Barcelona, and you can see that Barcelona won the game first and the ticket was successful. That is what you actually need to put in mind. You have to just play this smart. Now let's go to the handicap. Okay, most of you have heard of handicap, spread points bet. Most of you have heard of this, but you don't actually know what it is. Now I'm going to be explaining for you people what this thing simply means. Okay, now I'm going to just go practically and show you guys what it looked like on the rebet. Okay, I'm going to show you guys what handicap look like on the rebet. So this is the first form, okay, of handicap, but I'm not actually looking at that. I'm looking at Asian handicap. This is what we are looking at here. So I'll be explaining it for you guys and how you can actually make use of this to win. Okay, it's just like over 1.5 or whatever, but it's just you'll be predicting the goal margin. Okay, you'll be predicting goal margin. Now let me explain it for you. What is handicap? Handicap or point spread betting levels the playing field between uneven teams. The sport books assign a goal handicap to the favorites. E.g., now take note of this. What minus 1.5 mean? Take note of this. E.g., minus 1.5 goals that is most overcome. Okay, while the underdog gets a plus advantage, okay, in effects. Okay, so you are betting on a margin of a victory. A favorite needs to win by more than the handicap. Okay, hope you understand me. A favorite need to win by more than the handicap. That is, if you are betting on a particular team which is the favorite to go minus 1.5, you mean you're expecting them to score at least more than 2 goals. Okay, you're expecting them to have 2 goals margin. They are expecting them to win with a 2 goals margin. Okay, hope you understand. So now let's look at what the minus sign and plus sign mean. The minus sign means and indicates that the favorite's handicap must win by that margin. Now let me show you what it means. For this one that say plus 2.5, okay, for this one that is saying plus 2.5, that means you are expecting, okay, if these people are going to lose the bet, right, if these people home will lose the bet, you're expecting the margin of their loss. That's means you're expecting a way to give them a margin. Okay, hope you understand it. You're expecting a way to give them a margin. That is what it means. You're expecting a way to give them a margin of about 2 goals. Now let's go ahead and search for it. Let me just give you a clearer understanding for this. Plus 2.5 handicap meaning. Okay, so we are going to just go ahead now. I'll search for it so that I can give you guys a clearer view of it. Now, Asian handicap minus 2.5. Let's start with this. Your team wins by 1 or 2 goals. It's loss. Hope you understand me. I hope you understand. It's just like the over 1.5, over 2.5 prediction. It's just like, but when you just see this minus 2.5, okay, when you just see minus 2.5, it simply means that if your team win by 2 goals margin. You see, minus 1.5. I mean, if your team wins by 2 goals margin from minus 1.5, that game has won. Minus 2.5 simply means your team wins by 3 goals or more. You have win. Hope you understand me. This is what minus 2.5 mean. Winning a team, when the team you're supporting, if you're supporting a team to have minus 2.5, you're supporting them to win by more than 3 goals. I mean, that is minus 2.5. It's just like when you say you're expecting them to win with over 2.5 goals. So hope you're understanding me. Hope you're understanding me. Let me give you another one again. So 2.5 handicap, e.g., Manchester City minus 2.5. Hope you're understanding. Manchester City minus 2.5. So let me see if there's an example. If you're backing Manchester City, they must win the game with a margin of 3 goals. Hope you understand what this thing means. So now, don't allow odds to deceive you. Okay, you don't allow odds to deceive you. Let me try my best to get this. Okay, you don't allow odds now to deceive you. When you are actually choosing minus 2.5 here, you are expecting this team now. If you're choosing minus 2.5 here, you're expecting this team to win the home team with a 3 goals margin. You have to take note of that. Now, how do you do this now? If you are placing on a handicap of minus 0.5, you are expecting the away team to win with a margin of, I think, just 1 goal. That is it. You're expecting the away team to win. So let's go ahead and search for it again. Let's go ahead and search for it. We always do this practical. So let's go ahead and search for minus 1.5 handicap. Okay. So we search for minus 1.5 handicap, meaning I want everything to be done practically here. This is a course I'm teaching you. I want everything to be done practically. So now, let's go ahead and search. Okay, let's go ahead and search. Let's just look at this first. What does this mean? When you say minus 1.5 handicap, means the team must win by at least 2 goals. Just take this as the over stroke under prediction. It's just the same thing. Now, let me give you guys a clearer example. Okay, let me give you guys example. Now, let's go ahead and look at minus 0.5. Okay, so I know most of you don't know about this, but today I'm making this handicap stuff very, very, very open and clear to all of you. Okay, I want it to be very, very clear. You can also see free explanations on all these things. Okay, so let me see minus 0.5. I can't actually find it. So if minus 1.5 simply means that you want them to lead by 2 goals, then we are expecting minus 0.5 to be just a goal. Okay, so if you choose this now, you're expecting a way to win these people by 1 goal margin. Hope you understand. You are just expecting the way to win by one goal margin. And if you choose 0, you're expecting a draw on this game. Hope you understand me. If you choose 0, you're expecting a draw on this game. That means they should be equal. Hope you understand. They should be equal. You're expecting a draw on this game. Okay, expecting a draw on this game. If you choose plus 0.5, you are expecting the opposite team, which is the home team. You're expecting home team. You're expecting them to, okay, let's just say you are expecting away to lose by just 1 goal. I hope you understand me. So this is the explanation now for the handicap. Okay, let's go ahead and read out the terms. How to use it. Use handicap bets when a favorite is very strong. Okay, you're going to be using it on your favorite teams like Manchester United, Man City, Real Madrid. So now, if Real Madrid is heavily favored on a lower league team, hope you understand, you're expecting Real Madrid to win on a lower league team, the money line might be short. Okay, so betting on Real Madrid minus 1.5, that's you're expecting Real Madrid to win by 2 goals margin. If you're betting on this now, you're expecting them to win by 2 goals margin. Then now, if you are betting on the away team, okay, you're betting on the away team, a bet on the underdog at 1 plus 1.5 means that they could lose by 1 goal and you still win. Hope you understand me. This is just the clear definition of the handicap. Okay, you can go ahead and read these things now. I'll drop it on the Telegram channel. Make sure you're on the Telegram channel. Okay, so now this can be a good strategy when you think the favorite will win big, or when you want some caution on the underdog. Now, real world example. Imagine Barcelona with minus 1.5 versus Real Betis with plus 1.5. If Barcelona wins 3-1, they cover 1.5. You win the bet, and if Barcelona wins by only 1, they fail to cover the bets. The 1.5, that is plus 1.5 on Betis win. Hope you understand. As Ojams explained, the point spread makes each side roughly equal in probabilities by setting the margin. Another example in NFL match. Okay, now Tennessee minus 8.5 means Tennessee must win by 9 or more, which they did not in one City case. A point 20 win. Hope you understand. So this is how you actually use the handicap. In soccer, similar logics apply with goals. Okay, so in soccer, similar logic just applies, just the same thing. Why it's valuable now, I'll be telling you guys exactly why this thing is valuable. Handicap betting is popular because it equalizes matchup and can offer better odds with a straight win. Okay, with a straight win bet, it's long. It's long shot. It lets you bet on team to win by predicted margin. Okay, so it's just all about the margin. That is what handicap is all about. It's all about the margin. Okay, goal margin. That is what handicap simply means. The goal margin of who is going to win and the rest. So that is how it actually works. Now we are looking at the over stroke under. Okay, we are looking at over stroke under, which is one of the most popular. Okay, it is one of the most popular when it comes to football betting, and it is one of my favorite. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Overstroke under, it's one of the best way to make bets. Now, there are some certain picks you avoid when it comes to overstroke under. Now, an overstroke under is a bet that is wagered on the total number of goals scored in a match, regardless of the winner. The sport book sets a line, e.g., 2.5 goals, and you bet whether the actual goals will be over or under that number. You don't have to pick a team. Okay, so just the scoring total. This bet is also called a total. So for those of you that don't know that the overstroke under is also called a total, the overstroke under is called a total. It's another name to call overstroke under bet. If you don't want to stress yourself and say overstroke under, just say total. Okay, so you are going to just go for a total 1.5. Hope you understand. Total 2.5. Hope you understand. So now, and it's extremely common in football and other sports. Okay, so how to use it now? Use the totals when you have a sense of open or defensive a game will be. Okay, so you're going to use it when you have a sense of how open or defensive a game is going to be. For example, now if Bayern Munich is high scoring, plays with Werder Bremen, weak defense. Werder Bremen have weak defense. You might even take over 3.5. Hope you understand me. So that is how it actually works. I'm not going to waste my time on it because I know that you guys already know about it. I'm giving you guys a clear view of what this thing simply means. These are the best picks. If you are only working with these picks, guys, you will see results in your betting. Okay, so if you're only working with the money line, you're working with the handicap, and you're working with the total, I'll also be telling you guys about both teams to score and how you should actually use it. Now remember that I say I'll be giving you guys a free arbitrage tip on this video today, so make sure you watch this video to the end. Now let me show you guys what the overstroke under simply look like. So this is it. Everybody know this already, so I don't have to waste my time on this. Okay, I don't have to waste my time on this. Now let's go to both teams to score. Okay, so both teams to score is one of the best way because almost all matches in football end in both teams to score. Now if you want to bet on both teams to score, most of you don't understand how to bet on both teams to score. You are betting it on strong match. When PSG and Barcelona is playing the match, you can see that they are actually scoring goals. When strong teams are playing games together, you expect goals from both of them. So that is when both teams to score come into place. You don't bet it on any type of game. You bet it on teams that are strong. Hope you understand me. For example, now if you see PSG playing ball with Bayern Munich, your both teams to score is very, very certain. Hope you understand me. That is what I mean. So now I'm going to be telling you guys what both teams to score. This type of bet is a simple yes or no market. You wager on whether both teams will score at least one goal in a match. You pick yes, both teams score, or no. At least one team keeps a clean sheet. Hope you understand me. So once one team will actually win the match, but all you just want is both of them to score, right? So BTTS ignores the final result. Once both teams to score, it's just in. You win, okay? So now how do you use it? You use both teams to score when teams have strong offenses or poor defenses. I already talked about that. I already talked about the strong offenses. So now poor defenses means when both of them can easily fail. Okay, hope you understand me. When two teams can easily fail, it's another way now you can bet on this. Like when two teams that are weak are playing together, you're expecting both teams to score. So hope you understand me. I hope you are getting everything. Anything you don't understand, go back and rewind this video. Now, if they are high scoring teams like Manchester City and Arsenal, they meet both each other. Now you can go for a both teams to score. This is how you can actually use it for you to make profit. Now let me give you guys the arbitrage betting information. I'm going to give you guys, like, this is just a tip on arbitrage betting. Now, what is arbitrage betting? It is a short bet, okay, also called arbitrage or abbing, okay. So it's a low risk strategy that guarantees profit by betting all possible outcomes across different bookmakers. It relies on discrepancy in odds. If bookies offers high odds on team X and bookies B offers high odds on team Y, all you just have to do now is you can split your stake so that no matter what happens, you profit in the other words. Okay, so you're stimulously covering each outcome to lock in a turn above 100% of your stake. Hope you understand. So in arbitrage betting, whatever you do, you're going to bet. That is it. You're going to bet that after that game have after that game lost, I hope you understand me. After the game win or after the game lost, you must make a profit. You must make a profit. Whether it win or loss, you must make a profit. So that is exactly what it means. Okay, that is exactly what it means. Now, how do you use it? This is an advanced technique for more experienced bettors to find arbitrage opportunities. You can typically use odds comparison or tool software like Oddspedia or OddsJam. The key is to have accounts as multiple sport books, okay, so you can act quickly. Since odds changes, okay, you also need to calculate the stake precisely so that your total investment is returned with profit. If you make mistake on this, you're actually going to be the one crying. So now in real world example, let me give you guys example how you can actually bet on this arbitrage stuff. Okay, now the real world example, for instance, consider a match where the bookmaker A has set alpha a team of 8.00 odds, okay, so 7-1 odds. Now bookmakers B have made a draw 5.30, okay, so bookmaker B has made a draw 5.30. Now betting about 12.75 on alpha E, okay, at 1.50 is going to give you 100. I think, wait, it's going to give you, when you bet on 1.75 on alpha E, I'm sorry, guys. Let me check this again. So the bookmakers have set A team alpha at 8.00 odds, right? Then bookmakers B have set a draw at 5.30, and bookmaker C has made the team beta at 1.50 by betting about $12. Okay, so that's $12.75 on alpha E, which is the one with 8.00 odds. Okay, 19.25 at alpha B. Okay, you're betting 19.25 at alpha B. That is the draw of 5.30 and 68 on beta and 68 on beta. That is the 1.50 odds. The total stake is going to be $100. So each outcome refunds. Hope you understand. Each outcome refunds 102. A guaranteed profit, okay, of $2. Hope you understand. A guaranteed profit of $2. Now, odds charms give you NFL examples. If bookies one has a Patriot at 1 or at plus 150, and bookies 2 have 2. Okay, so the deployments at 130, a bet of $100 at Patriots and 108.70 on Dolphins yield 40.30 profits no matter who wins. Hope you understand. That is how arbitrage trade distance system of betting work. Okay, so that is how it works, guys. I'm going to be making a private video on this. Okay, for those of you that don't understand it, you can go ahead and read. For this example that I give here, for instance, a match where bookmakers A has a team alpha at 8.00, okay, 7-1 odds. Bookmakers B has a draw at 5.30, and bookmaker C has a team beta at 1.50. By betting about 12.75 on alpha 8.00, 19.25 on draw at 5.30, okay, then 68 on the beta team at 1.50. Okay, total stake will be 100, and no matter what happens, you are going to make $2 profit. Hope you understand. That is what I'm actually trying to tell you guys today about the arbitrage betting system. I made a video previously, and I said that I'm going to explain this thing again later on. So I finally find a way that we can actually do this. Okay, so this is how you go about it. So now, why is it valuable? Why is it valuable? Sure bets are the only way to guarantee profits. Okay, so it's the only way. Arbitrage betting is the only way that I can say that, okay, if you are betting, you are very, 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 very certain that yes, I'll make profit, because no matter what happens, you win. So, okay, all you just have to do now is that when they offer the minimal risk, since all outcomes are covered, this strategy is especially useful after you have exhausted welcome bonuses. It's similar to matched betting, but using the odds difference instead of bonuses. Hope you understand. You're using the odds difference instead of bonuses, in which you're not even putting anything at risk. All you just do is make your profits. Okay, all you just do is make your profits. So that is it, guys. Now, this is the five best betting what 5 best football bets at sport books for beginners and experts, no matter the level you are now. Okay, no matter the level you are now, it is for you. Make sure you take this very serious now. Okay, I would like everybody to study this. I will share it on the Telegram channel. Make sure you study this arbitrage betting system and try it out. Okay, so go to the comment section now. You're going to see the Telegram link. Make sure you join the Telegram link. So I'm going to call this the end of this video today. Okay, so this is the end of the video today, and make sure you come back to watch our videos. I will drop prediction daily for everybody to win. Okay, I'll drop prediction daily for everybody to win. Congratulations in advance, guys. We are always going to be winning our games. Okay, because I work very, 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 very hard to make this happen. I'll see you guys on our next video.